along the Detroit River. Welcome to downtown Detroit, Michigan, where last week's party is still going strong. It's another playoff game, another raucous crowd inside Ford Field for the NFC North champion, Detroit Lions. And their quarterback, Jared Goff, the former #1 overall pick, meets another in Baker Mayfield and the South champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFC Divisional Playoff. His team won the toss, and just like aggressive Dan Campbell, taking the ball. Lions will receive the opening kickoff. Jake Camarda will kick it. Greg Reynolds back deep to receive. Seems too good. We're just going to shut up. Lions take over at the 25. Here's their offense.
Jared Goff, Cal.
David Montgomery, Iowa State.
Jamison Williams, Bama.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, USC.
Josh Reynolds, John Jay High School.
Sam Laporta, Iowa.
Taylor Decker, The. Jonah Jackson, Media Elementary.
Frank Ragnow, Arkansas.
Graham Glasgow, Michigan.
Panay Sewell, Village in Malawi.
Big chess match right out of the gate. Pressure here. It's out to Montgomery quickly. And on his feet for a couple of more yards after contact. It's a gain of 7 against this Tampa defense.
Joshua Pascal, Kentucky.
Aleem McNeil, Sanderson High School.
Benito Jones, Mississippi.
Aiden Hutchinson, Divine Child High School.
Derek Barnes, Purdue.
Alex Anzalone, Gator Boy.
Cam Sutton, Jonesboro South.
Brian Branch, Alabama.
Ifeatu Melifonwu, Syracuse. Kirby Joseph, Orlando, Florida. Kendall Vildor, North Plain High School.
Could be a difference maker in this one. Second down, Baker in trouble and goes down. Mayfield sacked by Melifonwu from Syracuse.
Tremendous blitz on the outside here. It fooled me as well. Melifonwu's off the edge. It didn't look like a blitz. They go inside with Aiden Hutchinson and a free runner, and that's what can't happen from Baker Mayfield out here. He takes many more sacks than did Tom Brady in this same offense, but now you've awakened the crowd and you deal with this.
3rd and 17, Lions bring 3. Mayfield in the middle, deflected and intercepted into the hands of C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Stays alive, out of bounds at the 40. The bulletin board material of the week was Gardner-Johnson talking about Mayfield and not being as good of a quarterback as some others, and he gets the pick early.
But the concern is the fact that Mike Evans has been having a tough time hanging on to the ball.
Yep.
We saw it a week ago. We saw it in the first game between these two. And that's a ball, at the very least, has to be knocked down. As a receiver, there's nothing wrong with dropping a pass that falls in front of you. You can't let that go behind you into that prevent defense.
2nd and 10. 5 in the pattern for Goff. Goes in the middle. It's complete at the 16. First down for Jamison Williams, but there's a penalty marker down in the secondary. The preliminary indication was a face mask. We'll wait and see. We're marching closer to the Tampa end.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 27. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Correction, half the minute to the goal.
Zion McCullum.
Take a look. Yeah, a lot of people try and do a lot of things to stop Amon-Ra St. Brown. I haven't seen that one yet, but 15.
So Michael Badgley, who had a very big 54-yard field goal in the wild card win. A shorty for 23 yards and the first points of the game. So the Tampa turnover turns into 3 for the Lions. 2nd and 2, Baker out quick, and Evans couldn't hang on. The contact with Cam Sutton closed quickly. Mayfield looking for a flag. Instead, it's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, interesting. They're trying to get the ball to Evans, and so far they can't get it done. Sutton is the one that you just felt like that was going to be the matchup on the outside. Apparently, the Bucs did as well. They've been trying to work it.
Nebraska, 6th round pick. Pressure, Brian Branch has Mayfield and brings him down. Second sack for a Detroit DB in this first quarter. Brian Branch.
They're getting destroyed by these edge blitzes, and White's got to get there. He has to see this thing. Yeah, you've got to play fake, but he falls down and gives Baker absolutely no chance. So once again, a drive in jeopardy because they got hit with a slot blitz, one from each direction.
The best pure noses that there is in the league. 4 down for the moment, so he's out. Goff's up top and in the middle. Amon-Ra, St. Brown for 8 yards. St. Brown couldn't get away from that tackle. He's as good as there is in the league with yards after catch. And Goff going quick here.
Play action that they do so well.
Blitz coming, 3rd and 2. Gibbs, great blitz pickup. First down, St. Brown right at midfield, and the Lions keep the drive going.
Hey, watch this play. He's not the pass blocker in the backfield, but he takes care of the old thumper on that one.
Final minute, opening quarter. The rookie started his career at Georgia Tech. Started Alabama his final season in college with a gain of 5 on first down. Extra pressure and Goff throws in the middle. Laporta, the tight end, with the catch on Carlton Davis. First down Detroit at the 31-yard line.
Man, what a play by Jared Goff. He was going to get drilled. He knew it. He understood it. He didn't flinch at all and delivered a strike on that big 3rd down play. We watched him in practice the other day, and he looked completely different. We saw him the week before in practice, and you go, oh, boy, I don't know if he's going to be able to make it into the game. Had a touchdown in the game against the Rams last week. But watching him in practice the other day, it just looked like he was feeling great.
29. Goff throws in the middle to Laporta again. And he's got it for the first down at the 14-yard line. So 3 in a row to Laporta.
Jared Goff is doing a job on these inside players in here, looking these guys off and creating those little seams. That's the 2nd or 3rd time already in this game that he's been able to freeze those inside backers just enough to work around them to the other side.
3rd and 5, Goff, end zone, touchdown, Josh Reynolds.
If the Bucs aren't going to blitz, these guys have to have a day. They have to get some pressure. This will not work if you allow those deep crossing routes in the red zone, because typically you see the defenders sort of settle right around the goal line. This is where it's always vulnerable, and I've got to believe we're going to see Todd Bowles back to pressure here really soon.
We go head-to-head here. Goff taking over from the 20. Stepping up and taking off is Jared Goff. He slides for a gain of 7. 4 shy of his longest run of the year.
So against the Eagles a week ago, we saw the Bucs come out in a 6-man front and let those 2 linebackers run and make all the tackles. So what does Goff do as soon as he sees that thing? All right, fine, we got nobody left. Let me take off. I just feel like Jared looked easy, but he never, it wasn't that way always. I'll just say that.
Laporta the catch, first down, and a gain of 4 out of bounds at the 31. Jonah Jackson, left guard for the Lions, came out on that play. We'll watch that as Goff throws inside. And Laporta's on the run again. Sam Laporta thrown down at the 44. A dozen there and another first down for Detroit.
First of all, this Lions offensive line is one of the absolute best in football. They really are. And when you're showing all this junk up here and all of a sudden it's all blocked, and your quarterback is just in a rhythm as such. He's seeing everything that's happening, and I tell you, Sam Laporta's eating them up the left side. They've got to get the ball down the field.
Nothing to Godwin yet. Thank you very much. There's Godwin. Nothing. Aiden Hutchinson comes off the line to end that.
Yeah, we talked about the versatility on the other side, but Aiden Hutchinson's pretty good as well. And
In for White the last 2 snaps. Mayfield flushed, got away, kept it alive, and threw it away. Good job by Mayfield to avoid the sack. The pressure came from Benito Jones up the middle. Evans down at the bottom against Cameron Sutton. Mayfield throws inside for Godwin, incomplete. You said that the third down guy is usually Godwin. He is. They don't connect. Field goal attempt coming. Chase McLaughlin, 24 of 29 in his career from 50 plus. From 50 even. Playoff game, so you say it. You say it?
Boink.
Thank you. Each team a field goal in the first, each team a touchdown in the second. 10-10 as we go to the second half. Look at the stats. Bucks outgaining the Lions by nearly 100 yards. Second fewest yards for the Lions in a half to start a game this year. Jared Goff numbers significantly down from the wild card victory over his old team, the Rams. And on the other side, Mike Evans heating up with 29 and 27-yard catches on the last couple of drives. 7 targets, 4 grabs, 97 yards. Phil's sitting there probably watching this game, enjoying it. It's his kind of game. 10-10. Fox kicks it. Devin Tompkins lets it go. It's a touchback.
Chase Edmonds.
Greg Palmer from out of the backfield into a slot. 3rd and 4. Lions bringing heat. Yep, they are. Mayfield brought down by Hutchinson. He double clutched, and nobody put a body on Hutchinson. 8 sacks in his last 4 games. And out of field goal range, too.
I mean, I don't know if this is a blown call and they just tried to slide the line that way. That is the second time we have seen Hutchinson unblocked around the end, and that's a 3-point play at least right there, or potential.
Mayfield gives to Rashawn White, met in the backfield. Brian Branch, loss of 5.
I tell you, these edge players are just tearing up the Bucks in their blocking scheme. Branch already with a sack in this game, and they're just not blocking him. There's just mistakes that have to be made on the outside to leave Hutchinson unblocked, and now Branch, and
Rashawn White up to handle the pressure. Mayfield back in the middle through a shot. Otten couldn't hang on. Incomplete with Kirby Joseph covering the tight end. 3rd and long coming up.
Mike, it looks like Sutton's all alone down here. Now they'll probably shift this coverage.
Mayfield comes that way, throws that way for Evans. Incomplete. Safety roll over the top was Joseph. It's a very quick 3 and out for the Buccaneers.
Great job that time by defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn. He dared Baker to throw that ball out there. And then they're going to sprint the safety over the top there to help Cam Sutton. But he said, all right, we're going to tempt you into it. You could see the audible call, and it had no chance.
The Lions and the Bucks. The winner gets the Niners next week. Goff on the boot, completes it. St. Brown for a gain of 8 to start the drive. Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator, sends a pass play out and crossing. It's the tight end, Brock Wright, out of Notre Dame, right into the secondary, all the way to the 24. 30 yards for Wright's longest hit of the year.
3rd and 1, everybody knows what the play is going to be, right? You're going to throw it to the tight end in the flat. Block, 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 sneak out the other way. This play has a lot of different names, but it usually starts with, oh, heck, or something like that. And that's exactly what they do. You think you've got a blocking tight end. They fake it to their tight end, receiving tight end, Brilliant call that time by Ben Johnson.
Longest play of the game for either team. Jameer Gibbs with Sewell out blocking. Is that the play you were talking about?
That was the play. That was it.
There you go, see? From your head to Ben Johnson's headset to a gain of 8.
So keep an eye on this player right here. He thinks he's going to get kicked out on this one, Shaquille Barrett. Instead, the very athletic Penei Sewell goes around him, and basically Barrett is left to do nothing. Nobody blocks him, and now you've got your 330-pound all-star going down on a cornerback.
Trying to take the lead, and Jared Goff throwing on the cross. St. Brown, first down at the 5.
They got from the zone side to the man side with this crossing route all the way across the field, and you saw all the traffic. Basically, the man coverage got destroyed trying to chase this one. And once again, Jared Goff, because of the protection.
Reynolds is the running back for the Lions. Goff gives to Reynolds inside. Touchdown, Detroit! Reynolds, who's barely played today, played a lot in the first game against the Bucs, gives the Lions the lead.
Let's talk a little bit about Frank Ragnow, though. Frank Ragnow against Vita Vea and that bad leg and shoulder and toe and everything else that he has, and wincing in pain over on the sideline. They called on their Pro Bowler to get it done, and he did. It's what makes them fun to watch.
Jameer Gibbs the back for the Lions here at the end of the third. There goes Gibbs. Gain of 5. He's taken down by Carlton Davis. About one more quarter of this, or maybe more. Here they are trying to get to the championship game of the conference. Gibbs out of the backfield for the first down. Jameer Gibbs back-to-back plays to start this Detroit drive, and he takes it to the 42.
And it's great play calling here to come out on first down, and you expect Detroit maybe come out trying to establish something. There's Yaya Diaby, who's in and out.
Confused there personnel-wise.
Yeah, but to come back with that play-action pass and go right back to where the issue has been all day for the Bucs, right in the middle of the field.
Off the 42 in the middle of the field again, and it's Reynolds to the 39. Ball coming out. He's back on it. 18 to Josh Reynolds.
Trying to jump that underneath guy, but it creates opportunity.
Gibbs. A good first down run for the Bucs. Doesn't play much on defense. 2nd and 2. Gibbs. Good move in the open field. Gibbs accelerates. Gibbs to the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
You to watch the cut when he gets up on the all-pro safety, Antoine Winfield. One-on-one, watch this. No chance. Then just pure acceleration to the end zone. And after a wild sort of defensive battle, here we go.
Let's go, right?
Here we go.
Fans have brought it for 8 quarters. This has been as good a scene as I ever remember being in for back-to-back games.
13 minutes away from a championship game and a chance to go to the Super Bowl for the Detroit Lions.
Mayfield, first look covered. Back to Otten, incomplete. 3rd down, the pressure was on. 2 best guys up front, McNeil and Hutchinson, brought the heat. 3rd down.
We saw the signature spin move that he's been developing. One of the reasons that he has been so effective is that move right there has led to him having this string of sacks over the last quarter of the season. And that was the move that really has tipped in his favor and been different.
Dean walked off. 2nd and 7 for Goff. Steps up, throws underneath the first down for David Montgomery. Across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Took a big hit from Ryan Neal and Levante David, but the formation committed to the fullback is in. He protects as Goff fires, caught right near midfield to Jameson Williams. And at the end of practice Friday, I watched Goff pull Jameson over and throw that route 3 times going in each direction. And it just paid off there. First down, Detroit.
Jamel Dean's out, Zion McCollum is in, and they go right after him with the speedster Jameson Williams. And anytime you see somebody that fast on the field, you're going to give them space. And Jared Goff and Williams now are creating some real opportunities with what's happening with that down the field threat.
3rd and 15. Bucks bring 4. Goff's got some time. He's got a receiver. Fighting for it for the first down. Who else but St. Brown? That's what he's done all year.
First of all, great job by the Lions to go right after the replacement, right? Zion McCollum's on the field. They put their 2 best, their fastest, and then their best receiver out there. But I tell you, Amon-Ra St. Brown, people have no idea how strong that guy's legs are. No surprise, he's got a few family traits.
St. Brown brings it for the 40 to stay in the air. And caught in the middle by Gibbs. Pulling away is Gibbs inside the 20-yard line. And the yards coming in big chunks here. Gain of 20.
What they could not do in the first matchup were these option routes to Gibbs, because both these guys are hurt. He can go either way he wants here, working against KJ Britt, and I'm sorry, KJ, there's no chance. There's no chance for almost anybody in that situation, but that is the magic of having Gibbs back in the lineup, and what the Bucks did not see Bucks to be able to substitute in here. They've got something they like out of this group.
Gibbs on the run, bouncing for the first down. First and goal Lions with 7 to go. Anthony Ferkser out of Harvard, 6th-year man, is the 2nd tight end. Goff looking, St. Brown, end zone, touchdown Detroit, St. Brown.
Have to go the slow way.
Mayfield deflected. On the inside, passing complete. One of the guys who does a lot of the dirty work on their front, John Kaminsky, knocked it down.
I don't think they've thrown one ball to Trey Palmer in this game. Trey Palmer is the fastest player they've got on the offense. They got one throw to him.
2nd and 10. Pressure comes, Melifonwu. Mayfield got away. Not for long. Jalen Reeves-Maybin. Ifeatu Melifonwu with the sack. Todd Bowles going to take time out here.
So you got the blitz, so you're going to have one-on-one coverage. This is Trey Palmer. This is a guy that has incredible jets. He was 3 to 4 yards behind the defensive back, Kendall Vildor, but no time. Melifonwu coming on the blitz, and Baker Mayfield has just been unable to answer.
Tampa Bay.
But Melifonwu's had some kind of game again. He was the defensive player of the week in Week 16 against the Vikings with a couple of sacks. No backs to make it a 5-point game. Mayfield for Evans. Melifonwu covering. Wow. No flag, no points. 8-point game. 1 timeout left. The Rams never saw the ball again. Can the Lions repeat that? They start with St. Brown, and Amon-Ra's on the run for 15 against a depleted Tampa defense. Played a lot in the absence of the two quarters this year, remains in, and the Lions are running through the Bucs now. It's Montgomery for a first down across midfield to Tampa territory, and that clock is moving very fast if you're a Buccaneer fan. From his own 10, Mayfield underneath, Mike Evans the catch, inbounds at the 15. Jalen Reeves Maben the tackle. Sean White the back. Picking up any pressure that may come. Here comes that pressure. Mayfield in the middle, intercepted! It's Derek Barnes! It's off to San Francisco for the Lions.
Once again, the slot blitz, the difference in this game. Brian Branch coming flying off the edge, accelerating the pace for Baker Mayfield. He sees him out of the corner of his eye, and it is one heck of a play by Derek Barnes. We talk about Anzalone, we talk about Jack Campbell, the rookie, and it is Derek Barnes who makes that circus catch to send his team to the championship game.
In his career. The Detroit Lions had the second longest drought of getting to the championship game. They were last there in 1991 against Washington. Aiden Hutchinson, the hometown hero, going to help lead to the title game again. And Jared Goff, whose name has been chanted in this arena the last two games, really written a memorable chapter in his turnaround. He was sent here as a placeholder, part of the salary cap switch in the trade, Matthew Stafford and all the picks. And he has come in and been a franchise quarterback. He's taken the Detroit Lions to a sentence their fans have rarely heard. For the second time, the Lions are one win from making the Super Bowl. And Benjamin Cap, worth coming back. He was here the last time they won the title in '57, and he was here to watch him play for a conference championship in 2024.
Mike, you will never be able to say enough about what Dan Campbell has done to the Detroit Lions. You will not be able to say enough, and I think that Sheila Hamp deserves about that same level of praise. They have figured out a way to make it work in Detroit, Michigan.
And right there with Goff, the new favorite of the fans. We saw Aiden Hutchinson as well. The guy who grew up in Plymouth, Michigan. He sat in those stands and watched the futility of the winless team of Stafford and Calvin Johnson. And now a local guy takes it all in as his neighbors celebrate.